Welcome to my channel. I am so glad to have you here in today's video. In today's video, we are going to do a little bit of grocery shopping, a little bit of clothing shopping, and a little bit of birthday party shopping. We are also going to get some flowers, some mums for my front porch for the fall season. And then we're going to do a haul of all the groceries that I got and the clothes that I got at the end of our shopping video to show you what I get to feed my family of 6 and what we've been loving during this season. But first we needed to make this grocery list. I was going to grab some mums a couple weeks ago, but they were $20-ish or so, and it looks like they are marked down to $12.97, so we are going to get 2 of them. I have no idea what they are talking about right here, but they're most likely just goofing off per usual, but this is a little bit of what they had for the men's section. After this shopping trip, we had a birthday party to go to for a 3-year-old, so we came down to the toy aisle and we were looking for some games that a 3-year-old could play but also learn at the same time, some shapes, some numbers, some letters, and things of that sort. Here's a nice little glimpse of the 2 mums that I decided to go with for my front porch.
This way, this way. Hey, hey, watch for cars. Hello, handsome.
Hey, babe.
Okay, so here is the haul from today's grocery shopping trip. I say grocery shopping, but we also got us some clothes as well, as you can see by some of the footage earlier that I vlogged. These are some essentials that my family is loving right now, some things that we feel we can't live without, and that is my dog over there just being loud and interrupting this haul. And then the other loud noise is my washer. It is so loud when it washes. Not entirely sure why, but it is. Are you done now? Can we move on with this video? And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of questions as to what kind of dog he is, and my husband would love to answer all of those questions or even do a separate video talking about him. He's obsessed with this dog. This is a Dogo Argentino. Some of you may know what kind of dog he is, and some of you may not. Never even heard of it. I personally had never even heard of it. No, sir. Until my husband. Anyways, back to the vlog, though, now that he's done being a mess. So I'm going to run through our haul here real quick and just give you a glimpse of what we've been loving right now. And I'm going to start with a few things that we get on WIC. So I've got 4 kids, and 3 of them are under the age of 5. And I'm also nursing. So they each have their own benefits, and then I as well have benefits because I am nursing. But with that being said, for anyone that is on WIC, hopefully this is beneficial to you. You get 4 of these 64-ounce containers, and the Juicy Juice brand is covered on WIC. Only certain brands are covered, and Juicy Juice is one of them. And so I typically pick out my favorite flavor, and then I let my 2 oldest girls, one's 11 and one is 4, I typically let them pick out 1 each as well. And so I've got 4 there. They have strawberry banana that they picked out, and my favorite is strawberry watermelon, and the other one picked out kiwi strawberry, and then we also wanted to try the apple raspberry. We haven't tried that one yet. So that is covered on WIC. Another thing that is covered on WIC is fresh fruits and vegetables, and so the onions here, the bell peppers here, and the raspberries are all, and the strawberries are all covered, and I believe the garlic is covered as well. I've got some garlic cloves here, and they are also covered as well, I believe. And all of that is just covered on WIC, which is super beneficial and super helpful. And and the potatoes. Yeah, I almost forgot about those. These potatoes are also covered in wick. They do fresh fruits, fresh or frozen or canned fruits and vegetables. They give you a certain balance every month. And so all of this was covered today. And raspberries here are some of my girls' favorite fruits. And I love to put this in our oatmeal. And it just gives it such a great flavor. And it's one way to get them to really love and enjoy their oatmeal. So there's that they've been loving. And then we love provolone cheese. And now there are some cheeses that are covered by WIC, and they have upped their game with which cheeses they cover. Unfortunately, sliced provolone is not one of them. They cover a lot of block cheeses. And I've got some in the refrigerator already that's covered by them, but we were out of this and we love this. My husband personally loves this on his burgers, and I do too. Especially heated up. It's just delicious. So there's that. And I typically try to buy meat for the week is what I've started to do here lately. It just seems to be easier. Instead of having a ton of meat in my freezer and not knowing what meals I'm going to make out of it, I have been starting to try and get an idea of what meals we're going to make that week. I don't have a tight schedule on what we're going to have each night, just because we kind of have, sometimes we have busy weeks with 4 kids. There's just always something going on, and so sometimes we need to switch the things around. And so I typically just like to have ideas of what we're going to have and the ingredients in there for it, and then I can decide each night which one we're going to go with. It's kind of how I've been doing it right now, and we're kind of loving it. I got a pork tenderloin here, and then I've just got 2 of these packages of chicken breast that we like to quarter up and divide up into different Ziploc baggies for meals throughout the week, and that's been working for us as well. And of course we have breakfast sausage just for our breakfasts that we like to eat, or for different things. Got Italian sausage here, 2 pounds. I use that for a recipe as well. And then sometime this week we're going to have some steaks. We haven't had steaks in a while, so we are going to splurge a little bit and have steaks this week. My husband will eat one, I will eat one myself, and then my 2 oldest, they will end up splitting one. And then I'll probably split some of mine with my toddler. She's almost 2, so she typically doesn't eat very much meat. I know, I'm sure you would love to have that, wouldn't you? So anyways, there's that. Hot dogs are a staple, especially for my almost 2-year-old. She is obsessed with them right now. So it's okay. I'm for it. Throw it in the microwave. Easy lunch. No hassle. And then got some bacon here, some hickory smoked. I've really been liking this. I really like farmland as well, but here lately it's been tasting super salty, so I've been going with Great Value's hickory smoked thick cut bacon. It's not as salty, I find, and it's much more enjoyable that way. My kids haven't had pizza rolls in a long time, so I picked up some of these for some last minute lunch ideas. And fries are also a staple in our house. We can't get enough of potatoes. Any way, shape, or form you cook it, we can't get enough of it. And this is another thing that my kids haven't had in a while. These microwave pizzas are amazing. They're $1 at Walmart, guys. $1. I love those Totino ones as well. Those Totino square ones or rectangle ones, those are delicious. But these are not bad either. They can almost compare. And you just pop this in the microwave, follow the instructions, use this box to cook it on, and it is so easy. My oldest will eat one herself, and then my 4-year-old will eat one herself as well. And it's just super easy for $1. And I like to give those to them whenever we don't have any leftovers for lunch or anything like that. This is a go-to. Of course, I already showed you these 1-pound bag of potatoes. There's a recipe that calls for this specific amount, so that's why I had gotten some of these. And then these have been a lifesaver, staple in our house. These Go-Go Squeezes, the fruit and veggie packs, are wonderful because I have a 9-month-old, and it is so easy now that he knows how to suck out of things because he's breastfed. So bottles are not his favorite thing. They actually really make him mad. But now that he's starting to experience table food and has been loving it for the past couple months, these are amazing because he would get so mad when you would feed him table food out of a spoon because it's not a constant flow and he's super impatient. And so these are so convenient for that food. And we already broke into this one, as you can tell, because my 9-month-old was getting very hungry, and we had just gotten home and didn't have time to whip anything else up. So we got one of these. And I love it because it's got not just fruits in there, but also vegetables. And I love that they're not the average or the most popular vegetables. Like this one here has got zucchini, and I just love that. And this one's got sweet potato. So that's super convenient because he's getting a variety in his food palette. And then also bell peppers have been a staple as well for lots of different recipes. They're definitely a go-to. It's an easy way to season our food, and they're a vegetable, so that's a win. This is also a favorite snack that my kiddos have been loving here recently, and they're easy for on the go. And then underneath this Italian sausage here, we've got these cookies. I love getting these every holiday. They have different ones out to kind of commemorate the holiday, and so I love getting these because it just makes each holiday fun for the kids, and they're super easy. You literally just pop them in the oven at the time that it says, and it just makes it super convenient and easy for you, but also very enjoyable because it doesn't take up too much of your time, and they're also small enough for the kids to eat, like for my toddlers. It's a great size for them, and they're not super messy, so that's a win. This is another item that WIC covers. For those of you that do have WIC and you were unsure, because their brands are picky, and it is hard trying to figure out which ones they cover and which ones they don't. And then you think it does cover something, and then you get to the register and it doesn't cover it. It's been a battle, but we are slowly but surely figuring out what they do and don't cover, and it is getting easier. And I will say the WIC Shopper app, if you do not have it and you have WIC benefits or you are signed up for WIC, the WIC Shopper app is definitely helpful because you can scan barcodes on there and it will tell you whether or not they accept that item, whether or not it is WIC approved. And these are the two things that they do approve, and two of the ones that in my household we have been loving, especially this Oikos vanilla flavored Greek yogurt. This one, not so much. It's plain, obviously, so it doesn't taste great, but you can add other things in there to help flavor it up. And then these Danimals are smoothies, and my 4-year-old has been loving these. She's not a big breakfast eater, and so in the mornings, I love just being able to just give her one of these and a banana and a cereal bar, and that is pretty much her breakfast. Now my toddler, my almost 2-year-old, she loves breakfast, so she gets oatmeal every morning and sometimes a banana, but mainly just oatmeal and a cereal bar first thing in the morning. So that's what I usually grab them until I get them their cereal bar first, and then I go and get myself ready, or doing some quick last minute things I need to do before I can get the rest of their food, or while their rest of their food is cooling off. And then these juice boxes here, they have not had this flavor yet, and so they're excited to try them. My 4-year-old loves these juice boxes, and I do too, because they're healthier. There's no added sugar, which I appreciate, and no high fructose corn syrup. So they're not having artificial sweeteners, added sugars, corn syrup, anything like that is super helpful for her, because she is probably our kiddo that struggles the most to focus and pay attention, especially when she's had lots of sugar.
She's a wild child.
Or any sugar for that amount. Yes, we love her dearly. And then these Capri Suns. My 11-year-old, these are typically her go-to drink, just because they're bigger. And so I let them both pick out a box today of which flavor they preferred. My 4-year-old picked out the fruit punch, and then my oldest picked out the tropical Thai flavor. So, and then obviously you can tell this is a favorite of theirs because it's already been opened. As soon as we got home, they were asking if they could open these up and try them. This is a new flavor for them. Walmart typically is almost always out of Splash. I do prefer the smaller bottles for my 4-year-old, but they don't ever have those at Walmart. They do have them at Target, but they don't normally have them at Walmart, at least a few times we've tried getting them there. And This time they got mandarin orange, and they were just ecstatic to try this new flavor. I don't remember what they had last time. I think it was just berry flavored. And so this is mandarin orange. They were excited to try it, so we already opened those. And then as far as drinks go for my husband and I, we have been loving these Propel flavored waters. And my husband likes to argue with me about whether or not this is actually water. But it literally says right there, guys. It literally says right there, electrolyte water beverage. Water beverage, okay?
No.
And he likes to argue and tell me that it's not actually water, because he'll ask me, how much water do you drink today? And when I throw in one of these, when I'm talking about what I've drank that day, he's like, well, that's not actually water. But listen, right there, guys, water beverage on the label.
That is not
how
it.
convenient.
What it actually is you can actually have too many electrolytes. I know everyone thinks like, oh yeah, you got to have electrolytes to help yourself get hydrated. True, but eventually if you get too many electrolytes, it'll actually your body will begin to try and flush them out, and it'll flush out all the hydration that you put in. So if you drink too many electrolytes, eventually you start being counterproductive to the whole point behind getting hydrated. That's why I say, hey, don't just be sitting there pounding these all day, because you'll...
And I don't. I drink 1, maybe 2 of these a day, but he does too argue with me about whether or not it's water. I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyways, I love the berry flavored water one. That one is my favorite. The kiwi strawberry is his favorite, so that one's for him. And then I have just tried this watermelon one, and it is definitely a favorite of mine as well. They also have a mango flavored one. I never see that one at Walmart, though. The only place I have found that one is Big Lots, and we don't really ever shop at Big Lots, so I don't really just want to make a trip to Big Lots just to pick up that water. That one thing. I probably like to shop there more, especially because they have a lot of home decor that I like, but my husband doesn't exactly love home decor shopping. It's not his favorite. Actually, shopping in general is not his favorite. But it's mine. So, anywho, I've been loving the watermelon one and this berry one the most. Those are my favorite, and the strawberry kiwi is his favorite, or kiwi strawberry, however you say it. But anyways, and let's see. Okay, this I have to kind of switch up, because I try and switch up the snacks of what the kids get, just because they get bored of things easily, just like we do as adults. So no harm, no shame there. I've been getting these for my 9-month-old. These are grab-and-go snacks. Again, these are great to throw in the diaper bag and to give them when we're out and about. Just makes life easier when they're just cranky, and you just have a snack right there to give them. And I get those for him because he has a dairy allergy, so he can't really have like any kind of cheeses. And I don't really want to try peanut butter with him yet. They tell you to typically wait until they're about a year old to try peanut butter with them, because that's a common allergy, and I know he's allergic to dairy, so I really just don't want to push the boundaries with anything else. So we're going with things that he likes. Ritz crackers, and he likes these, so he's kind of getting bored with the Ritz crackers, so we are switching off to the Teddy Grahams. And I already showed you these chewy granola bars that my 11-year-old has been loving. And these are the cereal bars, and normally I get the Great Value cereal bars, but as I was doing my shopping, I saw that Nutri-Grain, and of course Nutri-Grain is more expensive, but I seen that they had came out with these fruit and veggie ones, and I was like, yes, any way that I can get veggies into my kids' diet is a win as a mom. So when I saw... Don't listen to him. When I saw this, I was excited, because obviously it's an easy way for them to get their vegetables in. And in the morning times, they're super impatient and just ready to eat. And I'm not one of those moms that wakes up 2 hours before my kids do and gets the house prepared for them as they wake up. I would love to be that kind of mom, but it just kind of depends on the day. We're working on it. It's a progress, guys. It's a progress. So, I love to give this to them first thing in the mornings. It makes it a lot easier. It holds them over until I can get them something more sustainable, like their oatmeal. And my 4-year-old doesn't really, like I mentioned already, she doesn't really have a big breakfast anyways. So sometimes she'll just have this in her smoothie and that's it. Sometimes she'll ask for oatmeal. It just kind of depends. She goes through seasons and phases of whether or not she wants a bigger breakfast and a smaller lunch, or a smaller breakfast and a bigger lunch. So anyways, they've got the strawberry and squash one. I think this is my 4-year-old. I think it's Isabella's favorite one. And then Elena, my almost 2-year-old, she's been loving this apple and carrot one. So I've got both. And like I said, it's a fruit and vegetable. So that's a win in my book. And then this is a mom purchase for sure. This is my favorite cereal. Actually, I say it's my favorite. This is not my absolute favorite. It's one of my favorites. I actually like the fruit and yogurt one. And they were out of that one. The one time I remember to get my own cereal, they were out of. And this dog is pushing me out of the way, y'all. He is eyeballing these steaks and this bacon right here. And I am trying to stand guard, but he is like, Mom, can I have one?
Come here.
He's not coming to, oh, he is going to come to you. He's like, I really just want some of that steak and bacon. Yeah, he is inching his way towards us. I'm afraid he's going to sink his teeth into it if we don't hurry up here. So anyways, almost done with the haul. I don't know. I used to always have chips around. Now I don't always have chips in the pantry or in the cabinets. But here lately, the kiddos have been asking for more chips. So I just grabbed these because it's also one that I like as well. There's our big beast of a dog I was explaining to you earlier, and if I let him get started on talking about him, it would probably take up a really large amount of this video. But for time's sake, we'll not go into all the specs on this beast of an animal or let him get carried away talking about him. But he is super cute. He's a wonderful family dog, and I do love him. Finally, we have a dog that we both agree on. He is great. He is sweet. I will admit it. He is sweet. But all the props goes to me because I'm the one that actually got him here.
For me?
Yes, for you.
Birthday?
For you, because I love you and because he's just the sweetest boy.
I can't wait to tell you all the story about how she convinced me to come home to...
We're not getting into that. That's a video for another day. If you guys want to hear that story, comment and let me know below and we will do a separate video. Excuse you, sir. Get down. Mind your manners. Lady, mind your manners. So, anyways, if you want to hear about that story, comment down below and let us know, and we will do a separate video about that story. Get down. Mind your manners. No, sir. Anyways, last couple things. Not that you probably care to see this, but these are just a couple of our toiletry items. My husband has, like, horrible allergies, and we never have... Like, he was always like, no, don't buy tissues. I'll just use, toilet paper or a wipe or something. And, y'all, I got tired. I'm tired of wasting wipes on, no offense, not wasting wipes on him because anything that I use for him is not, anything for him is not a waste. That's not what I meant. But he needs tissues, okay? We'll just leave it at that. And I got 4 kids. They always have some sort of runny nose or some allergies going on. So tissues are just a staple to have around. And they're not crazy expensive. Well, at least that brand isn't. So, and then anyways, toilet paper. No explanation needed there. Okay. And then I will do a quick haul of the clothes that we had bought earlier as well. Hoping that we end up keeping them, that we like them. But there is our Walmart grocery haul from today. Okay, so here is that clothing haul from Walmart.
Well, we get all the cutest stuff.
So this is for my 4-year-old Isabella. She needed a simple little jacket to throw over her clothes. She's got hoodies, but she needed a little jacket. So got this one for her. Super soft on the outside. And then my 9-month-old needed some pajamas, so we got some for him. Hopefully they will fit. I need to take some 9-month photos of him before I forget. He just turned 9 months a couple days ago. I got these 6 to 9 month. Very cute and soft. They've got lions and elephants and giraffes, which are my personal favorite. It's got, these are super cute. And these have puppy dogs on here. They're so cute. So there's that one. And then this one. Should be one more. There's this one. And these kind right here have the inverted zipper. So it zips from the bottom, which makes diaper changes super easy. And then I had to, of course, get this. It's a size 12 month. I think it'll fit though, because he's pretty long. She's so cute. But mainly I got it because first we went and looked at clothes for my husband, and we saw this. So it's a long sleeve flannel shirt with a hood and these drawstrings to match the hood. And so first when we had seen this and knew we were going to get it, and then we went to the baby section and saw that one, and I thought that just matched. Super cute. And he already looks just like his dad, so, you know, why not have them wearing the same colors and style. And then we found this really soft flannel for my husband as well. It's long sleeve. Very nice. And then my husband loves all things Star Wars. So, of course, when he saw this Christmas sweater, he just couldn't resist. And obviously I couldn't tell him no. So, there's that. And this should be the other sleeper. The other pajamas that I got for my son Isaiah. And these do not have the feet in them, so they can fit him for a little bit longer. At least I hope. And then Isabella, my 4-year-old, needed some more socks, so we got these super cute Frozen ones. We may have to take back. We will see if they fit. And then I, for myself, got some super cute Christmas jammies. I'm needing some more pajama pants, and I just could not resist puppy dogs with Christmas hats and shirts, sweaters, all things puppies and Christmas. And it has pockets. Who doesn't love pockets in their jammies? So, super convenient. And of course, my husband loves all things Adventures as well, and had to have this
I totally forgot about that.
Adventures deck of cards. So, that is our clothing slash toy slash Walmart haul from today. And he wants to play with these, so.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's shopping haul, and I hope you subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next one.